Live from Dodger Stadium, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Well, Singy, today we get to see one of the game's best power hitters. He's tied for the league lead in home runs.
Yeah, he's not just hitting dingers. He's crushing them, Boog. No paint scrapers for him. His bat has been a huge boost to this lineup. Question is, how will they...
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. On the hill here today, big Tyler Glasnow. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
The pitch. Misses outside. And 1-1.
One strike.
Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Glasnow, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. To the left side, but it is well foul. Glasnow ready to use. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. Ball 1, no strikes.
Boog, Tatis is so athletic. He probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
Come on, Tyler.
Liner, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here's Manny Machado now. 2 for 7 in the series so far. On the ground, a short could be 2. Good feed, that's 1. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Back here at Dodger Stadium. On the hill here today, Nestor Cortez Jr.
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Shohei Ohtani, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Ohtani with a couple of homers in his last game. And another ball the mark there. And that's ball 3. And there's the automatic.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Batting second.
And now the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Chance to extend that hitting streak to 10 games here.
The changeup missing. Ball 1.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Pitch is in there. Strike 1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. That one fouled off.
Come on, Cal.
The shortstop takes the ball. That misses, and it's 3-2.
Full count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Here's Acuna now.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
One down.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swung on, belted. Back there. And it's off the wall. 1 runs in. Here comes Ripken. Relay throw home, but it's offline. He will score. It's 2-zip.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ruth, the next to hit. And there's the strike. Ground ball right side. He takes it on his own. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
Batting fifth.
Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And in an era with a lot of strikeouts, they are right on trend, Chris. A lot of swing and miss in this lineup. And they come in with more strikeouts than any other team in the league right now.
Well, clearly they're looking to connect and hit the ball a long way, but at some point you've got to shorten up, and you'd like to see hitters do it, especially when they're having a hard time scoring runs. With 2 strikes, maybe spread out a little bit, choke up the bat, and just try to put the ball in play. There's a good chance that you'll find a hole and maybe get something going that way.
Acuna takes his lead at third with 1 away. And there's the strike.
Pretty good pitch. Backed up a little bit, expecting it to go middle away, and it just sort of stayed on the inside corner. Probably good take.
Judge rips that one. Merrill makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly, and they're up by 3.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag to tag takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it, but a really good job of getting that run in from third.
Here's Jose Ramirez. And that's a base hit. And Freddie Freeman with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
Wastes no time there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Swings through that one.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
And the lefty with the 0-1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Way high with that one. And it's 1-2. Runner on the go. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Runner goes again. And down on strikes. 3rd out. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Padres nothing. Back here at Chavez Ravine, top of the second, and here is Jackson Merrill. Glasnow back to work. Glasnow, a former All-Star, 31 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting 6, the first baseman,
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. On the ground to first. Could be 2. Over to Ripken. On to Freddie. Double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs. Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
2 outs, base is empty. Pitch misses there. Going to count 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Padres nothing. Back here in LA, bottom of the inning. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That one's in there. That's strike 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Tatis makes the grab, 1 away.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Tommy.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He set a new career high in home runs this year, and Singy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. And first offering is fouled off. And that's outside. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
2-1.
One out, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Merrill on his way over. Corrals it. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. The walk and a run scored his first time. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Hayward moving under it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Elias Diaz.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Edman makes the play, then there's 1 down. Here's Jason Hayward.
Batting 9, the left fielder, number 22, Jason Hayward.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. If you're going to let it go, you better be ready to swing it.
And that's in for a strike. 0-2 down.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And they'll do it again. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Ruth puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
The bat, number 4, designated hitter, Luis.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Luis Ariz stands in. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Bounce to the right side. Edman tosses to first, and that will end the inning. So they make short work of him there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Padres nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Ripken Jr.
As the lefty gets to work. And a sweeper misses for a ball. Just off the inside edge. That one fouled off. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's one of the best players in the game. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Merrill pulls it in on the run.
Oh, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Ruth stands in now and watches strike one.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Swing and a ground ball to first, and that is the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they lead at 3-0. Start of the fourth, so digging in now for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Tatis stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. The Padres trailing by 3, top half of inning number 4. And another ball.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And that drops in for a strike. Foul ball. Sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado. He hit into a double play his first time up. Up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And now 2 aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Right through there for a strike. That's off the inside corner, and it's a ball and a strike. Fastball is outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Inside. And now 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Two on, 1 out. Base hit and a run comes in.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Ryan O'Hearn, the next up for the Padres.
And Boog, I'd say he's due. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
In there at the knees for a strike.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
Glass now back to work, the 0-1.
No, that's down.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that is downstairs. And it's 2-1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And it remains 2-2.
Machado at second. Merrill at first. One gone. And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
No, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
And now, Jake Cronenworth.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
First and second, 2 down. Line drive, base hit. Here comes Machado around third. Safe. They trail by 1. It's 3-2.
Well, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
Here's Elias Diaz. 0 for 1 so far. Fought off foul. Two on, 2 outs. That's to third. Ramirez. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Bottom of the 4th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Aaron Judge.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. You know, these Dodgers do a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
1 down.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard hit left side. On to O'Hearn. And Ramirez is set down.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
2 down, bases empty. So now it's Freddie Freeman. Struck out swinging his first time. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Well, it was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, But he's settled into a really nice groove.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That
2-2.
one way outside, and the count's even at 2. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
And that one misses up and in.
And it's 3-2. Will Smith up next for the Dodgers. Freeman hits it in the air. Hayward drifts towards it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Jason Hayward.
Glasnow back to work. In the dirt, ball 1. Hayward, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club. He joined the team as a free agent.
And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark.
That one lifted to left. Ruth settles under it.
And there's one away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Luis.
Now it's the DH, Luis Arias. 1 for 2. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th.
And that is out of play.
And that one missing low. That one to first. Steps on first for the out.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And here is Xander Bogaerts.
0 for 2 in this one.
That one finds the corner, and that is strike 1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Glasnow with the strikeout. Padres down in order, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. And up to the plate is Will Smith. In for a strike. 0-1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hayward on the move. And there's one down.
Now batting.
And here comes Tommy Edman.
Fly to center his first time.
That one ripped, but foul. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Ball 1 there. And down on strikes he goes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And it's fouled away. Swings through that.
0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Dodgers go down quietly, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back, and struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. First pitch misses. And that's in the dirt.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Outside low. And now it's 3-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here comes Manny Machado. That one missed. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And that drops in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Andrew Miller. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. First offering, and it just misses. Check on the runner. Back standing. He's in there safely. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Acrobatic throw for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Johnny Brito.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Well, 1-run game. Digging in, Cal Ripken Jr. He's 0 for 1. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Meanwhile, Activity in the bullpen. Adrian Morejon, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And they have their first base runner since the first inning. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hit 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
So a man at first. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Pickoff throw. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball. That one off the mark, and now 3-0. Fastball for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Ground ball up the middle. Into the outfield. Base hit. Runner stops at second. And the first two reach to start the inning.
The left fielder, number 3.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth, has grounded out a couple of times. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Hard, shoot. No ball, 2 strikes.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here comes Aaron Judge.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Jose Ramirez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ramirez swings and blasts one deep to right field. Back there. That one is gone. And this place is rocking. His 28th home run of the season, and they add on. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound.
Now pitching for
Adrian Morejon on the pitch here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Line drive, and that's base hit out into center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting.
That
the
ball
catcher,
was absolutely
Will.
ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Will Smith to the plate. And that one upstairs, ball one. Freeman, the runner at first with two gone. And strike one to the catcher. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. Tag, safe at home. It's 7-2.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he made it out front for the line drive knock.
So runner at second, 2 down. Next to hit, Tommy Edman. Fly ball center field, Merrill. And that is that. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th, and here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. And there's a ball.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time. In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
Cronenworth in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That's a little high. And the count 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
And now it's Elias Diaz. And that's downstairs. And that is ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is in for a strike.
No.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Throw on to Freeman. Padres go down 1-2-3. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Outside low, and it's 2-1.
That's a little bit low.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Ripped on the ground to second, on to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Cal Ripken.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And strike 2.
I'll tell you what, he's embarrassed right now. Never swings at that kind of pitch, especially that early in the count.
And that one inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And what a two-way player, not just off. Offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. So a change being made at first base. On to pinch run. And that one's a little bit low. 1-0. Kim over at first with 1 away. Runner on the go. Pitch inside. Throw. Save. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at-bat.
Next offering in there for a strike. And a count now even up.
Full count.
This one in the dirt. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
The left fielder, number 3.
Here's the left fielder, Babe Ruth. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Machado makes the catch, and that is that. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. 8th inning. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Jason Hayward. Now pitching for the
Welcome
Dodgers,
back, and a new arm on the mound to
29.
start the 8th. Mark Davis.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
That one catches the zone. Strike 1.
Not many hitters go up there looking for an 0-0 breaking ball, but a good way for the pitcher to get ahead in the count.
And that's down and away. The 1-1 is fouled off. swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Judge hauls it in for the out, and there's one down.
The batter, number 4, designated hitter.
Next is the designated hitter, Luis Arias. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
One strike.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Up and in. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That one missed. The Dodgers leading by 5, and we're at the top of the 8th. Ground ball right side. Edman slings to first, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Davis, 28 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. And that one is downstairs, and the count even 1-1.
One strike.
And a swing and a miss.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Way inside.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Dodgers. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Jeremiah Estrada.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
And first offering is fouled off. Hits the top of the zone at 98 for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Yuki Matsui, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
One down, base is empty. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Just misses with that one.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here is Freddie Freeman. Slider clips the zone.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
That's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
All over that one right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Number 9, DK Hernandez.
Ball 1 on a pitch inside. Hernandez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a big swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And the inning is over. 1 left for LA, but they're still on top 7-2. Back here at Chavez Ravine, all set to start the 9th in this one. Fernando Tatis. Jr. to hit here. Masataka Yoshida. He's out in left field getting loose there. As he enters the game on defense now. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Eric Gagne.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season averaging more than 1 per inning.
And that drops in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Out to short. Tosses across the first, and they take care of Tatis for the out.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
And now it's Manny Machado. On the ground, out to short. On to Hernandez. Padres with only 1 out remaining.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
So 2 down now, and here is Jackson Merrill. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. That's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. That's a laser base hit.
Another big game. He's looking pretty much unstoppable at the plate.
Ryan.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. Fastball for a strike.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
One strike away. Good job to fight that one off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
One, two.
Squirts away a little bit. And now a man into scoring position.
That's a tough spot for the catcher, Boog. No chance of stopping the outside pitch, and now the runner moves up. Those moments can be really frustrating.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it.
I'd say this team really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road in the next series, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of confidence, and you want to be feeling really good about how you're playing, as well as to your left and your right, your teammates, that they're on track as well.
7-2 your final here today. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.